Yes, so welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and today right here on my YouTube channel I'm actually going to be showing you out on the new updates along the Masaka road, and that is Nabbingo, Namagoma, throughout to Kyengera. So here I'm starting right here in Namagoma, and this is actually that route that moves to St. Mark's College, Namagoma. So I think most of you are familiar with that school. So it's right a big school right there in Namagoma, and we are actually going to be looking at some of the things that are actually going on within the area. So bear with me as we go on to showcase these beautiful areas so that you can get to understand them. So Namagoma is actually just after Chitemu. So Chitemu, in case you're moving from Masaka to Kampala, and it is after Nabbingo in case you're moving from Kampala to Masaka. So it is right there, and in my other video I think I came to show of where the inspection center was. So the inspection center is right opposite Namagoma. So that is where I have started my videos, and I think you can see the new buildings coming up, and these buildings are actually a result of the trade order that came in, because all that space was filled of containers, what and what, but I think they had to make sure they build space because the containers were taken away, all the kiosks. I've actually come from the left side. I think you've seen I'm actually heading to Kampala, but here I went to get some fuel, though I've not seen, maybe I've not shown you the prices of the fuel, but man, just know fuel is too expensive nowadays. Just days before, I think, because for me I always use Shell, but days before it was like 6,490 shillings, and now it has shot back to 6,600, I think 40 shillings, and 6,715 shillings. Yeah, that is for V power. So just know fuel is really expensive. So I actually reached here and there was some commotion a lot. So there are big trailers. I think they are off-roading fuel. I don't know, but I was seeing them changing this side and that. Yeah, but had to wait because I actually like this Shell. I think those who know the Shell in Namagoma, yeah, I do like that Shell so much, because even during the crisis of fuel, these people still had fuel. Yeah, it is not like other petrol stations where they used to lack fuel. And not to lie, all the time that I was there, I got fuel the way I wanted. But there are some other Shell petrol stations that I used to go to and were actually out of fuel. Yeah. So let us get our fuel and we actually continue with our way or our showcasing. yeah, finally I've got to leave, but man, I spent there a lot of time. And yeah, so let us start. And I think you can see there are actually new buildings coming up along this road. So that is actually the inspection center on Masaka road. So it is right there after Nabbingo, but maybe I don't know why it is called inspection center Nabbingo. Yeah, though I came to actually look at it right in my video of titled the fastest growing town in Uganda right now. So and that was about Nabbingo and all the stuff. So that is actually right there almost after Namagoma, or in Namagoma. So I got to continue. So this is actually a route that many people use, and each and every day I think things do change, though it might depend. Some of the things you might not see them. Yeah, so that side there is a school on the right side, and it is called Finance. Down there is a washing bay, and yeah, buildings are really taking shape. I think you can see that. I don't know, maybe those are apartments. And actually that is the hardware that I admire most on this road. It is called Rotam hardware. So I just admire it for the size that it is. So I wonder of how someone guys really puts in that much money in that hardware, and they come to actually have all that land along the road. So these are new buildings right here, and they're actually being occupied. So here we are heading down to Nabbingo, I think, but I don't know why this area is actually full of hardware. As each and every part you look at, more so in this corner, yeah, you get to see hardware. So before those humps, I think, I don't know how many hardwares actually are, because there are tails, and that is actually also part of a hardware that you've seen right back up. So the tile center is down. Yeah, so a lot is actually in this town of Nabbingo. So this is Nabbingo, and I think you can see the other side that they are all hardwares everywhere you look, and that is why the trailers are so many. Yeah, but I think they are doing a good job. And that is why I think they are in one place here. So let us actually continue to see some other places. So we have a route. So in that video I actually got to showcase the overview of how Nabbingo looks like. Yeah, though there are medical centers here and there, the roads. Yeah, but the main issue here is the road is always busy, and it actually gets to show you, I don't know, but it gets to show you a lot. So there's a driving school there, there's Ruby's. I think you've seen Ruby's. Man, I also like this supermarket right here, and the way it is built, I don't know how my mind gets to connect it to the other hardware, but it is built also so nice. But it has almost each and everything that someone might like, because I wondered how it can have bicycles for like kids. Yeah, the kids bikes, they are actually there. So I was wondering of that. Yeah, so when we get to move down, so this is where I didn't show last time, the drive-through. So this drive-through is actually moving to the swamp. I don't know, but it is the swamp. And this side on the left, there is actually St. Lawrence campus. I think, I don't know, but I've forgotten, but I think you can see the post. It is Crown. I think it is Crown campus. But so you can see that in the swamp there are a lot of I think a lot of lorries and sand, new buildings. Yeah, so a lot is actually going on through this road, and I think it is really bringing up development. So that route moves to King's College Buddo and Buddo Secondary School. Those are major schools here in Uganda. And now we are in Buddo, so that hill is actually Kyengera, and the other side is the route that moves to Nabbingo. Yeah, in case you've not used the highway. Yeah. So there are a lot of things that you can actually get to see. There's also a supermarket there. So here we are entering the longest town, and that is Kyengera town, and this swamp gets to actually introduce us to this town. I think you can see it very clearly. So there is tint in my car, and I had forgotten to actually put the window down, but maybe next time. So this is actually Haas, I think Haas Petroleum Depot, where I think they store their fuel before they send it anywhere. And there is actually a very important hotel, that is Makula Hotel, and I think when you even get to see some adverts on different televisions, there is also Abia Skills Institute. Is actually also a commonly advertised institute on the media, and is also found in Kyengera. Makula Hotel is found in Kyengera. So those are all icons that when you ask someone who lives in Kyengera, I think they get to know better of where they are, or maybe they get to know that they are in Kyengera. So this is the route that actually moves to Kasenge, in case you've not passed Chinawa. So there's a route there down, and it is also under renovation. So I got to see a part where someone is actually putting maram, but I did not show it. So there are different things that are actually going on here, and we shall get to see them. So here we've entered Kyengera, and I think in the second video of the second part of Kyengera, I got to show the icon of Kyengera town, and that is the Kyengera Mall with Chinatown coming through. Though I've not seen any dates being communicated, but they are saying coming through soon. So this is Kyengera. I think you can get to see how it looks like. Yeah, we had a drive-through for some minutes, so let us enjoy the beauty of Kyengera and Kyengera town. So that, yeah, so I think you can get to see, if you want a very good overview of this, you can actually go to the Kyengera look around real one. So they actually even go to display a very big Chinatown opening soon poster, a big one. So that is it. I think you can get to see it, and I'm promising you that on the opening day I'm going to be right there. There is actually KFC, yeah, along this route. This is now Kyengera town, and there is Mabati, Uganda Mabati, yeah, in Kyengera. So there is also a petrol station, and it is Shell. There is Melu. So here we are entering in Kyengera right after this route. So I think here we are now in the heartbeat of Kyengera. Yeah, so it is the center of Kyengera town, because there are different parts. There is this first part from Busega, and also there is a part after Kyengera Mall. So the part that we've actually got to see, and there are actually different cafes. There are chill out space, sports. That is the former building for Crane Bank. I don't know, maybe it was returned to them. There is Equity Bank. so where there's actually the fort bed. So this route is actually the one that heads to Kyengera market, and that's why I'm actually going to actually see what is also there along the Kyengera market here. And I am so sure that you actually know this route, in case you actually got to watch the video of a look around Kyengera. So that is the part 2, because in the first part we actually stopped at the police station. So this route is actually at the opposite side after Toto, but right in the middle of Kyengera. So I think you can see how vibrant the market is. Yeah, so let us get to continue, but for now we are going to first take a look at the market and how it looks like. And I actually got to see some developments of how kiosks are actually being placed in order to survive the trade order that was actually put in place to stop vendors from selling right across or right on the roads. Yeah, so that is the part, but for now I'm going to be stopping here and leaving you out to check out the rest of the video. Thank you.